The alarm buzzed loudly at 9:00 a.m., but Jake groaned and pulled the blanket over his head. 5 more minutes, he mumbled sleepily. His mother, Mrs. Carter, knocked on his door. Jake, it's time to get up. You have a lot to do today. Reluctantly, Jake sat up, rubbing his eyes. He dragged himself to the bathroom, where his mother reminded him, "Brush your teeth and wash your face properly, not just a splash of water." After freshening up, he returned to his room, only to hear another instruction from his mom. "And don't forget, your room is a mess. You need to clean up and put your laundry in the washer." Jake sighed as he looked around. Clothes were scattered on the floor, books were piled up on the desk, and his bed was unmade. All right, I'll do it," he muttered. The smell of eggs and toast filled the kitchen. Jake walked in, rubbing his stomach. "Smells good," he said, as he took his seat at the table. His dad, Mr. Carter, placed a plate in front of him. "Eat up, and after breakfast, don't forget to feed Max and take him for a walk." Jake nodded, taking a big bite of his toast. Max, their golden retriever, wagged his tail eagerly under the table, waiting for scraps. After finishing his meal, Jake grabbed Max's leash. "Come on, buddy, let's go for a walk." Max barked excitedly, pulling Jake toward the door. While Jake was out with Max, his parents discussed lunch. "How about spaghetti today?" Mr. Carter suggested. "Sounds good, but I think we're missing some ingredients," Mrs. Carter replied. She grabbed a notepad and started making a grocery list. "We need tomatoes, pasta, cheese, milk, bread, and some snacks." Just then, Jake returned from his walk. Max had the best time chasing birds. He laughed, unclipping the leash. His mom handed him the grocery list. "Good. Now, let's get ready to go shopping." Before heading to the store, Mrs. Carter looked around the house. "All right, before we leave, let's do some cleaning." "Jake, your playroom is a disaster," Jake groaned. "I'll clean it later." "Nope," his dad said firmly. "We all have responsibilities. I'll vacuum, your mom will load the dishwasher, and you take care of your playroom." Realizing there was no escape, Jake sighed and started picking up his toys. As they cleaned, Mr. and Mrs. Carter discussed something that had been bothering them. "Jake spends too much time on his phone and video games," Mrs. Carter said. "I agree," Mr. Carter nodded. "We should set some rules. Also, don't forget he has a science project due on Monday." Once Jake finished cleaning, his mom sat him down. "Jake, we need to limit screen time during the week. You also have a science project to work on." Jake frowned. "But I already cleaned my room. Do I have to start my project today?" "You don't have to finish it today, but you need to plan it out," his dad said. Jake sighed but nodded. "Okay, I'll start tomorrow." By evening, the family sat down to enjoy their spaghetti dinner. "This is delicious," Jake said, slurping up a noodle. As they ate, they shared stories about their day. "Jake, you did a great job walking Max and cleaning up," his mom said. "Yeah," his dad added. "And if you keep up with your responsibilities, we might plan a fun family outing this weekend." Jake grinned. "That sounds awesome." As the day ended, Jake realized something doing chores and helping out wasn't so bad. He had learned new words like mess, snack, disaster, focus, and productive. Most importantly, he understood that working together as a family made everything easier. As he lay in bed that night, he smiled to himself. "Maybe tomorrow I'll start my project early," he thought before drifting off to sleep.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.